Hello everyone and welcome to a new MechLord video. This time I am playing Salamangreat with the new skill, which is a bit too pushed if you ask me. Turns out Salamangreat is a really good deck thanks to the new skill allowing you to do two things basically. Get a free Salamangreat of Fire, which can be used to kickstart any of your plays. Sure, the thing fire locks you, so you can't go into access code talker, but there is no access code talker in Duel Links anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And two, the release of Pyro Phoenix, which, if you can summon it twice, is basically a field nuke, which is probably enough to win game on its own. But what if you're like me and you haven't pulled a Pyro Phoenix yet and you're 97 packs deep into the mini box that you said you wouldn't go into because it wasn't actually good, but turns out you were wrong because this boss is actually pretty decent if you already have the rest of the Salamangreat cards? Well, you're stuck playing this. This is a list that I cooked up myself, but which was really inspired by Sean's Matrai own take on Salamangreat, where he played a minimal amount of monsters, a huge amount of staples, call it a day, and basically focus the deck around being more of a control-oriented strategy that likes going first over the more aggressive variants that have been winning tournaments, despite people saying that Salamangreat would not be viable if they didn't get rollback. Stop asking for rollback! It's never coming back! Salamangreat is like tier 2! Anyway, this is the list. We're playing a Gazelle, a Jaguar, a Spiny, a Falco, and a Fennec. And that's pretty much all of the Salamangreat monsters that we're playing. We don't even care if you don't open any of those, because Salamangreat of Fire gets us Gazelle, Gazelle puts a Spiny and Grave, and that's basically all we need to combo off. And then the rest is just good stuff. There's one Fury of Fire that we search off the Fennec that we summon off of Mirror Stalia, which we make super easily because Gazelle doubles the Spiny and we search the Gazelle with your... You listened to this part before. Jaguar and Falco are here for edge cases. They're not the greatest. And then, you know, Needle Sealing is always good, has always been good in Salamangreat. Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, really funny against Zero. Ultimate Providence, we end with so many cards in hand that we can just pay the cost for this. Book of Moon, decent staple. Dark Hole, really good going second. Silent Crosswipe allows you to both destroy your opponent's removal and also dodge it in some cases. I really appreciate this card. One of Sanctuary that we search up our Bailings. We never draw into this because we're playing 30 cards. Dinomiscus is cool. That's pretty much the deck list. So my extra deck is where I'm a bit more concerned because Salamangreat of Fire locks us into fire taps. I can't really often summon Security Dragon going first, or Ningetsu, or Nightmare Unicorn. So it's basically these cards are there for follow-up turns. However, we can go into Eat Leo even during our opponent's turn, thanks to the Burning Shell that we get also for free with the skill. And Eat Leo clears back her. And that's all that it does. Our boss monster, considering the lack of a Pyro Phoenix, is Amphibious Swarm Ship and Blow Whale. It will have to do. Then we're playing the one of Mirror Stalia and the Brotherhood of Fire Fist Lion Emperor, which is a generic 3 that allows us to recycle a Gazelle, which is always neat. So that's the deck. I'm not gonna lie, it would certainly be better if I had 2 Pyro Phoenixes I could just cram into the extra deck, but I don't. It is still very playable, and I think it's still a very competent deck, just because the skill is so absurd that sometimes you don't even need the Pyro Phoenix. The Pyro Phoenix is just the cherry on top, right? Sometimes you don't even need it, and if Pyro Phoenix gets limited 3 in the next ban list, well, you'll know what to play, or if you haven't pulled it yet, you never know. Anyway, I'm just gonna show you a couple of replays so you can make your own opinion on this deck. This first replay is going to be a Salamangreat mirror, so I'm going to show you how to play Salamangreat without Pyro Phoenix, and my opponent is going to show you all the mistakes that you should avoid. And we're going to discuss this in more details when we're given the chance to. So, look at this, there's no single Salamangreat. It doesn't matter. You click the yellow button, you get the Salamangreat of Fire and a Burning Shell to dodge some unintended effect villas or something. Well, I can't really use it here, but Salamangreat of Fire is going to get me the Salamangreat Gazelle, and then I'm going to simply link it into a Bale Links, because you get Bale Links and Sunlight Wolves for free in your extra deck with the skill, which... The skill is insane. No amount of, like, it gives you so many resources for free, and there's no minimum monster requirements, so you can just play this 30 card atrocity and not break. Is this what skill should be doing? I don't think so. Anyway, the Gazelle trigger is going to special summon itself. I'm going to get the Salamangreat Sanctuary. The Gazelle is going to send these Phoenixes to the graveyard, which I'm going to revive instantaneously in order to put the two together into a Mirage Stallion. Mirage Stallion, a pretty good rank 3 monster. I'm going to put it in defense because I'm very cautious. Detach the Mirage, detach the Gazelle. Very important that you detach the Gazelle here. That's what my good friend Sean Matrise also says, because you're going to be able to retrieve the Gazelle later. We're going to detach the Gazelle in order to special summon the Fennec from the deck. This replay is going so fast I have to pause every 2 seconds. And the Fennec is going to be linked alongside the Bailings to go into Sunlight Wolf. This will allow us to trigger the Fennec effect to get the Fury of Fire. Sean Matrai also plays another Reoccurrence, I think is the name of the card, Salamangreat Reoccurrence. Just Fury of Fire is fine. You know, activate the Sanctuary, we're gonna Reincarnation Link summon the Sunlight Wolf, which will allow us to retrieve our Fury of Fire down the line. Activate Fury of Fire now. This thing is great, but it does lock us into a single extra deck summon after the fact. So, because we have summoned a monster at link point of Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf, we get to retrieve the Salamangreat of Fire in our graveyard to use for next turn, which is pretty cool if you ask me. And then I'm gonna put 3 and 3 together to make a Brotherhood of a Fire Fist, Big Michael. Big Michael is this guy's name. It is called Big Michael now. Anyway, I should have put it there, because I should have put it over there so that I could still use the zone that this thing points to in order to retrieve something else. Like I can Burning Shell the Salamangreat of Fire into a Bailings, for instance, right? And retrieve the Salamangreat of Fire the very next turn. That would have been cool. Anyway, Big Michael is going to detach Gazelle, bring back Gazelle, and then I get to set 3 back row. Oh, I get to retrieve the Fury of Fire too. Set 3 back row pass. So the back row that I have, you know, a Burning Shell, not the greatest. We have a cross swipe. We have 2 cross swipes. I would have rather these have been like, you know, Needle Ceilings or more impactful cards, but we still end on 1-2 disruptions, plus a DD Crow in hand, and a Burning Shell that will allow us to dodge some more stuff, so that's decent. And 4 card in hands, more importantly. My opponent's going to activate the skill. They're going to put a Transcendence, which I'm not sure why you would do that. And then get a Salamangreat of Fire. And then the second part of their skill allows them to set a Salamangreat monster from their deck. And they're going to set the Gazelle. Which, why would you set the Gazelle? That's a mistake. That's a mistake you should not make. Because if you do set the Gazelle, you can't use the Gazelle in order to get some more stuff into your graveyard. So add it to your hand, sure. Don't set it on your field. Why would you do that? The only reason you would set a Salamangreat monster to your field is so you can immediately Salamangreat of Fire, Burning Shell into... No, you don't even need to set it to your field, you need to keep it in your hand. So like you normal summon Salamangreat of Fire, open it as a Veiler, you can Burning Shell the Salamangreat that you've had it in order to have the Salamangreat of Fire effect resolve, and immediately summon like a Sunlight Wolf. They misplayed. They misplayed it in more ways than one. Anyway, I got a normal summon Salamangreat of Fire. They're not even going to search with it. They're not even going to search with it. What, are they playing 30 Salamangreat monster? Are they playing like Salamangreat Big Kangaroo? I don't know. I'm just making names up. This is probably a monster that exists there because of the Salamangreat stuff. Anyway, Bailings is going to get them a Sanctuary. They're going to put 2 and 2 together into a Sunlight Wolf, acknowledging the issue that represents a Bailings Ingram. I'm just going to DD Crow that. I'm going to Sanctuary. Oh no, Burning Shell. Oh wow, good luck Burning Shelling with no monster, you idiot. Silent Cross Swipe shooting the Mirage Stallion in order for them to simply summon a Jackie Jaguar and go into the second Bailings, which is not really threatening. The Gazelle is going to special summon itself from my hand here and send a Falker. I don't know why I sent Falker. I don't care. Anyway, Cross Swipe is going to take care of the second... oh no, they have the Sauravis. So I activated Cross Swipe to tribute my Gazelle to try and take care of the Bailings. Because they activated Jack Jaguar, returning their Gazelle to... they basically want to summon the Jack Jaguar, but they can't do so if they don't have a Bailings. I'm trying to pop Bailings, but have the Sauravis, so it's completely fine. Why didn't they do that before? Why did they wait so long for the Sauravis? That's another misplay that they've made. Hahaha. Anyway, Jack Jaguar, they put a 2 and 2 together into a second Sunlight Wolf, at which point they're going to acknowledge that they can't win. Because they misplayed one too many times. And that's Yu-Gi-Oh! This second replay is going to have me going second against Lyrilusc! Oh no! How do you beat Lyrilusc? Well, your opponent has to be a complete idiot to build that deck completely wrong. For me to beat this Lyrilusc deck without even going into Pyro Phoenixes. So once again, a hand that contains absolutely no no Salamangreat whatsoever. My opponent's gonna set 3 pass, you know? So you know, this was in Legend. My opponent's gonna set 3 pass. Maybe this is the type of scenario that you encounter in Silver or something. Late month Legend is just too easy. Anyway, so I'm gonna fire a Burning Shell. Put stuff in my extra deck. And get a Jaguar in order to dodge a potential targeted removal stuff. I'm gonna get the Gazelle, didn't have anything, so Gazelle is going to trigger, once again doing the same combo, right? But I can do the turn 1 combo because I'm going second. I want to end this game as quickly as possible. So Gazelle is gonna trigger from hand. I'm gonna send, guess what we're gonna send? We're gonna send a Spinny. I'm gonna send a Spinny because it's just like the TCG. I've played this deck profusely and I still have the binder. The Salamangreat, oh, it's all the way down there. I don't want to get it. Anyway, Mirage Talio is here. Wow, what a cool looking card. And Mirage Talio is gonna detach, get the Fennec once again. And then put the Fennec and the Balings into a Sunlight Wolf. Sunlight Wolf, everyone. What a cool card. Fennec is going to get me a Fury of Fire. I have so many cards in hand. Activate the Sanctuary here. And then I am going to put the Mirage Talio and the Sunlight Wolf into an Itleo. Huge mistake here. Huge mistake on my side. You do not want to start with the Prismatic Itleo. What was I thinking? Well, what you would do is save the Prismatic Itleo for your second summon, right? For your Reincarnation summon. So don't be like me. Mirage Talio's effect is going to activate, returning their set monster to the end, and the Itleo is going to return their back row to the deck. At this point, I can just summon the other Itleo. But this one is not prismatic, so it's not nearly as interesting. Can we still watch the animation, Mechlord? Sure, we can. We certainly can. Wow. We haven't seen this animation since 2023, back when Salamangreat was really good, and Itleo was never the greatest thing about Salamangreat to begin with. But it's a cool card. It's a cool looking guy. Anyway, this guy is gonna return their other back row. At this point, I can just Fury of Fire. I have so much stuff that I can do. I can't lose this game. I just can't. I'm too good. And that's the deck. Truth be told, the replays aren't really representative of how good this deck actually is. You know, it's a control deck, so as long as you're a tiny bit smarter than your opponent and you're going first, you're probably going to do well. And you can out-resource your opponent like crazy. It's just insane. But the deck would be so much better with the Pyro Phoenixes. I'm not even going to lie. Still, this is a very playable version of it, I reckon. Definitely worth taking out on ladder if you already have all the Salamangreat cards and you're just missing the Pyro Phoenixes, but you want to get your missions for Soul Burner. So have your fun. Enjoy yourself. And that'll be it for today's video. Hopefully I can pull the Pyro Phoenixes someday. I would really love to have them. Please, Konami. Thank you all for watching. Hope that you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to support me, you can make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Salamangreat in this deck, and please don't ask for rollback. It's not reasonable to ask for like a good card in a top tier deck to come back. And yes, Salamangreat is top tier. Even this pee-pee poo-poo version of it would probably be top tier if I had access to Raw, which I should not have. And if you'd like to support me further, you can check my Ko-fi in the video description. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my Ko-fi donators in the form of Dingus, Owdishboy0, Jimmy, Zinnia, Yannick, Mark Lou, Fortunello16, the Abesactor Guru, Orc Price, and Exorcist. Thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, let me know if you have some video requests that I could make, because I have so many ideas, but more ideas is never a bad thing. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching the video, everyone. Take care. Bye.